5 seconds to go. Start. Honorable members, this is my first address in this new parliament building. This magnificent building has been constructed at the beginning of Azadi Ka Amrit Kal. It is imbued with the fragrance of Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat and is a testimony to India's civilization and culture. It also resonates with the resolve to respect our democratic and parliamentary traditions. Moreover, it embodies the commitment to forge new traditions for the new India of the 21st century. I am confident that this new building will be witness to productive dialogue on policies that will shape the development of Viksit Bharat in the Amrit Kal of our independence. I extend my best wishes to all of you. Honorable members, this year is also the 75th year of adoption of our constitution. During this period, Amrit Mahotsav, the celebration of 75 years of independence, was completed. During this period, many programs were organized across the country. The country remembered its unsung freedom fighters. After 75 years, the young generation relived that period of freedom struggle. During this campaign, Amrit Kalash containing soil from every village of the country were brought to Delhi under the Meri Mati Mera Desh campaign. Over 2 lakh plaques were installed. More than 3 crore people took the oath of the Panch Pran. More than 70,000 Amrit Sarovars were built. Construction of more than 2 lakh Amrit Vatikas was completed. Over 2 crore trees were planted. More than 16 crore people uploaded their selfies with the tricolor. It was during the Amrit Mahotsav that a statue of Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose was installed on Kartavya Path. A museum dedicated to all the prime ministers of the country was inaugurated in Delhi, the national capital. Shanti Niketan and Hoysala Temple were included in the World Heritage List. Veer Bal Divas was declared in the memory of Sahibzade. Birth anniversary of Bhagwan Birsa Munda was declared as Janjatiya Gaurav Divas. August 14 was declared as Vibhajan Vipsika Samriti Divas to commemorate the horrors of partition. Honorable members, the past year has been full of historic achievements for India. During this period, there were many moments which enhanced the pride of our countrymen. Amidst serious global crisis, India emerged as the fastest growing major economy, consistently maintaining a growth rate of over 7.5% for 2 consecutive quarters. India became the first country to hoist its flag on the southern pole of the moon. India successfully launched the Aditya mission and its satellite reached a distance of 15 lakh kilometers away from Earth. Success of the historic G20 summit strengthened India's global standing. India won more than 100 medals for the first time in Asian Games. We also won more than 100 medals in Para Asian Games. India got its largest sea bridge, the Atal Setu. India got its first Namo Bharat train and the first Amrit Bharat train. India became the country with the fastest 5G rollout in the world. An Indian airline company executed the world's largest aircraft deal. Last year, my government has given government jobs to lakhs of youth in mission mode. Honorable members, over the past 12 months, my government introduced several important legislations. These laws have been enacted with the cooperation of all parliamentarians. These are laws that lay a strong foundation for the realization of vision of Viksit Bharat. I appreciate all of you for having enacted the Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam after a wait of 3 decades. This has paved the way for ensuring greater participation of women in the Lok Sabha and the legislative assemblies. This strengthens my government's resolve for women led development. My government has continuously upheld its commitment to reform, perform, and transform. The criminal justice system rooted in the era of slavery is now history. Now justice takes precedence over punishment. The nation has got a new Nyaya Sanhita based on the principle of justice first. The Digital Personal Data Protection Act will make the digital space more secure. Anusandhan National Research Foundation Act will strengthen research and innovation in the country. The Jammu and Kashmir Reservation Act will ensure the right to representation to tribals there. During this period, the Central University Act was amended. This paved the way for setting up a Saraka Central Tribal University in Telangana. Last year, 76 other old laws were also repealed. My government is aware of the concerns of youth regarding irregularities in examinations. Therefore, it has been decided to enact a new law to deal sternly with such malpractices. Honorable members, any nation can progress at a fast pace only when it overcomes the past challenges and invests maximum energy in the future. Over the past 10 years, India has witnessed several such tasks being accomplished in the national interest for which the people of the country were waiting for decades. For centuries, there was an aspiration to construct the Ram Mandir. Today, it is a reality. There were doubts regarding the removal of Article 370 from Jammu and Kashmir. Those are now history. This parliament also enacted a strict law against triple talaq. This parliament also enacted a law to grant citizenship to persecuted minorities from our neighboring countries. My government also implemented one rank, one pension, which was awaited for 4 decades. After implementation of OROP, the ex-servicemen have by now received approximately rupees 1 lakh crore. For the first time, a Chief of Defence Staff has been appointed for India's defence forces. Honorable members, the immortal lines of Yutkalmani Pandit Gopabandhu Das inspire the sentiment of boundless patriotism. He had said, that is, let my body dissolve in the soil of this country. Let the countrymen ride on my back and go. All the potholes that are there in the country's path to independence, let them all be filled with my flesh and bones. In these lines, we see the pinnacle of duty and the ideal of nation first. Stop.